This is important. Not just to me, but to the future. To all of us.
I said I understand, but you're acting too rashly. A fish can slip the hook if you pull the line too fast.
I think I have the right to be a little impatient. But I take your meaning. Detention wasn't the answer. You're right. Ingratiation is the far better strategy. To that end, have you learned anything?
I am still working on it. Some of these records are well hidden, even from me.
I would do it myself if I could. Are you certain you can't make a case to grant access to the pages?
I've asked enough of the council, and they'll get suspicious. Pages have limited access for a reason. The private collections are meant to stay that way.
Fair enough. Keep me updated on your progress. This opportunity won't come again. We have to be ready to act if the unlikely happens.
Yes, you have made that abundantly clear.
Do you disagree?
No.
Good. Don't let me down. Does something feel off to you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's like there's someone...
Hey, you okay? Are you hurt? Sweetness. Just breathe, you're safe. I've got you. That's it, in and out. Slow it down. Was it a nightmare? You're pretty shaken up, and you're sweating. You sure you're okay? You want to tell me about it? Only if you want to, if you think it'll help. From the council, you mean? Sure, of course I remember. Talking like how? Like when we heard them before? Was it something bad? That sounds vague. How did it feel to be there? Were you scared? Did it feel like something bad was happening? Sometimes the vibe you get from a dream matters more than the actual scene. It might help to remember what you felt like when you were listening to them. How vivid are we talking? That's really vivid. Have you ever had a dream that vivid before? Okay, well, keep breathing. Let me rub your back a bit. You're scaring me a little. No, as long as you're fine. I mean, I guess it's a good thing you didn't light up and burn the bedsheets away. I'm kidding. I've never felt unsafe sleeping next to you. Quite the opposite. There you go. That's better. Do you want to try to sleep a little more? Technically it's morning and we should probably get up soon, but it's also a weekend and I think it might be a great time to stay in bed longer. A lot longer. What can I say? I like it here. It's warm here, the blankets are nice here, and you're here. What's not to like? Come here, you. Snuggle up to me and let's put that dream into the ether where it belongs. Or not. Hang on. It's the council. What now? Here, I'll put it on speaker. Hello?
Hello. It's Calix. Remember me?
Of course I do. How are you?
Good, good. Do you have a minute?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. The opposite, actually.
We're listening.
Well, you know how, as a page, I get to work with a lot of the old archives and records of our people from way back. It's part of my job, research and all that. But it's also so fascinating.
Yeah, I remember that. What does that have to do with us?
Okay, well, I think there might be some records here that would interest you. I mean, I know there are, but I'm still working on finding them. I just wanted to let you know because, well, I want to help you and everything after what the council put you through. I thought I could do you a favor, you know? And I heard some of the council members talking, and something occurred to me, so I started doing a little digging.
That's nice of you. We appreciate that. What records are you talking about?
Let me ask you this. How much do you know about your father?
What?
Your father.
What about him?
It sounded like there's some mystery for you there, based on what I heard some people saying. A lot of secrecy that they've kept you out of the loop on. That didn't sound very fair to me, and I thought maybe...
Listen, I appreciate it, really. I get that you're trying to help, but I don't have any pressing need to know anything I don't already know. Especially not about my dad.
Are you sure? Because I could...
No, thank you. You don't need to waste your time on that. It's totally fine.
Okay. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know.
You got it. Have a great day, Calix. We'll talk to you later. That wasn't what I expected. Yeah, I get that. He's a very helpful guy. But, like, I didn't ask him to, you know? It feels very weird. That's a good point. That dream you had. I wonder what that was all about. I mean, you have the dream and then he calls us? That's a little coincidental. I'm not sure what to think. For all we know, your angel powers include some sort of prophecy or astral projection. Maybe there really was a conversation that you somehow managed to overhear. We already got a strange vibe from those two, and now this. Why would he start poking around like this? I don't know, but I don't think I can believe that he would take it upon himself to start digging into my family just because he happened to overhear something other people were saying. Out of the kindness of his heart? And to start doing it before even asking me? Such a strange thing to do. Yeah, my spidey sense is off the charts. I guess there's a chance he's just a nice guy who really, really loves history and looks for any excuse to dig into it, but I don't know. We're on the same wavelength with this, right? Good. I guess that'll be something we need to deal with down the line. But it's nothing we can't handle. After everything we've been through? Of course not. The council has a lot of power, and we need to play by their rules if we want to have a normal life, but we don't have to put up with weird invasive record checks. As far as I'm concerned, we really shouldn't need to deal with them much at all. I know what they said, but come on. The odds of us getting pregnant are so small. I get them wanting to circle the wagons, but it's overwhelmingly unlikely that any of it will matter. We probably aren't compatible in that way, and given what they're like, that might not be such a bad thing. No, that's not what I mean. If we were to get pregnant, I'd be happy. A bit terrified, but happy. I just don't want to get any hopes up, you know? It's so unlikely, and I don't want to have it hanging over us. I love our life together like this. I can be perfectly happy forever if we stay just like this. Does that make sense? Can we cuddle up a bit before we start this day? I think we might need a reset on it. For both of us. Thank you. I love it when you spoon me. I feel so safe. You sure you're warm enough? Shut up, I will always ask. I was wondering when that was going to come up. Yeah, it's not a big deal, not really. My dad, he wasn't part of my life. I heard stories here and there, but that was about it. And some of those stories conflicted, so it's hard to even know what to believe. Grandfather probably knows a lot, but you know how he is. And honestly, he probably doesn't know as much as he wishes he knew. It's complicated. I don't think I should go into it any more than that. Is that okay? My mom, she loved him. I think they loved each other. As much as they reasonably could, anyway. And I don't have any pressing need to know the things I don't know about him. He's been sort of a shadow in the background of my life. Never a part of it, but always sort of there. I haven't felt a lack of him, if that makes sense. I don't think there's anything lost if I choose to keep that part of my life in the past where it belongs. Come on, like we need more drama? I know, parents are different. I don't even know if he's alive, not really. I don't need this. We don't need this. And for Calix to start digging into it like this, he's definitely got an agenda. No, we shouldn't speculate. Let's just focus on right here and right now. Leave all the council nonsense out of this place. This is our space, just for us. Safe and warm and free of crap. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you, sweetness. I know you have questions, and I appreciate you letting me figure out what I need to figure out on my own. Like I said, with any luck, we won't have any more to do with the council at all, except maybe for routine check-ins. They can go about their business, and we can go about our lives. Nice, comforting, mundane things like, what are we having for breakfast? No, that was a real question. What do you want for breakfast? That sounds perfect, actually. But first, just a bit more cuddling. I'm not quite ready to leave the oasis. Thank you. And hey, let me know if you have any more strange dreams, okay? Any more like that one, at least. You never know, but I don't want anything to catch us off guard. And if there's something going on there, it might be useful. Also, maybe keep it just between us. See, I knew we were on the same page. You get me. Mwah. Love you. Let's stay right here for 10 more minutes, and then we can dive into the day. And from there, whatever comes next.